really pleased. And there should be sound now. I'm going to do is I'm going to tweet that we're live again. I'm going to hit send on the tweet and then watch if the sound now actually works, which it should. Okay. Okay, I'm tweeting right now. I should have composed this tweet before. Not so good at this thing. But once we're live, I'm just gonna once this tweet is sent, and we're live again. Extra caffeinated and this time with sound enabled. Sweet. Okay, tweet sent. Okay. So what I was doing in the previous thing was working on this Electron desktop app. I was explaining that app used to be built with Yo-Yo, and now I'm porting it from Yo-Yo into Chew. Doing this for several reasons. Partially because right now the logic is a bit of a mangled thing. It's the wrong word. I'll explain this. Right, so there's not a clear separation between business logic, like the views, which is like designery stuff, and the glue in between them, and then like the data itself. Those are kind of like the same thing, which makes it hard to like split out and like move into different components or refactor using like different libraries. So what we're doing by using Chew, we're making it less tightly coupled, which is a good thing. And then people will be able to work on it easier and more parallelized, so more people can work on it while there being less fear of interfering with each other. Pardon my bad word jokes. I'm going to be taking a whole lot of sips from these two. I'm having extra coffee today. I really need my coffee. Doing Nut School later, which I'll probably also be having like more caffeine. I don't know. Okay, let's see if sound's actually working. Live dashboard, show chat. Nobody's watching. Should be fine. I'll check in on this later. Okay, cool. But so for what we're doing right now, we're working on that desktop app. So what that is, that's my new job. It's a little company. Well, company is the wrong word. It's a group of people that build open source software. And the main focus right now is this peer-to-peer scientific data sharing app. It's like a Dropbox, but peer-to-peer, and it's really cool and works very well. It's fast and makes efficient use of the network, and you can, like, the underlying pieces you can use to like build these incredible distributed systems, because in itself it's a distributed system, right? But you can use it to like create message buses and like all these cool things. But I'm not doing any of that. I'm building the UI for that. So I'm building the thing on top that makes it accessible. It's an Electron app right now. We don't really do the website yet, or at least it's not my concern. We're slowly making moves on that, but the main focus right now is the Electron app, which I'm porting to Chew. So that's what I'm doing. Wait, am I actually live? Oh yeah, I'm actually live. This is great. I'm gonna hit reload on this, which is gonna crash my computer. You can't see any of this because I didn't change the screen. But yeah, sure. Let's change the screen. Hello. Hey. 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 Okay. Okay. Should be good. Wait, am I not live? Is this not working? Tell me it is. Moderators. There's nothing on. Okay, I'm just gonna assume we're live, and if we're not live, and that's fine also. Because I like talking, and just by doing, I become better at this. Maybe at some point I'll get like a second monitor, or I'll use my phone or something, but not for now. For now, okay, it seems we are live. Great. Gonna cut this short, so my computer keeps on performing well. I'm gonna cut this short. Right, so where we are. In the previous video, which didn't have any sound, we tracked down a whole bunch of bugs and created a commit. As you can see, we fixed the data passing to the view. So right now, what we have in our Electron app is nothing because that's.values is not a function. Oh yeah, we got stuck at, I got a bit upset. I was like, hey, we're using a map. Oh God, I don't know how maps work. Let's not use a map. I'm not a fan of ES6. I don't know how ES6 works. I have no intention of learning how ES6 works, so I'm not gonna do it. Is that a stubborn approach? Kinda. But we were hitting a bug and I wasn't sure how to debug it, and I was like, if this was an object, it would be simpler. So that's what we're doing. I just got a tweet again. People might be like, okay, no, that's cool. Okay, no one was like, oh, the sound's not working. That's good. So. Okay, we're moving from a map to an object. Is this bike shedding? I don't think so. I feel like objects are the most common things there are. People want to use maps. You probably don't need them. You're probably making it more complicated. Weak maps are have legit use cases though. So weak map is just a reference to another object which doesn't hold a reference, so you can check it if an object still exists. That's a very valuable thing to do. Check if a thing exists without ever preventing it from getting garbage collected, which means you get more fine-grained control over garbage collection. But yeah, that's not this. So we changed this line to be from, can I revert this? Yeah, so from new map to just an object, and we fixed a little bug. And now our live stream thing is throwing all sorts of errors. So first error, that's.values is not a function. Pages main, line 39. So we hop on to pages main, oh damn it, main, line 39. It says that's.values array.from. So what we can do here is object.keys that's.values, that's .map, that yeah, I don't like these inline things. So this one says object.keys, whatever. I don't want to do this. I want to be like, oh, we're going to create an array there. So let's make it a thing. We're just going to split this whole thing apart. Is this 2 levels deep in refactoring? Kind of is. Do we care about that? We kind of don't. Oh yeah, the problem there is because that was not being reported correctly. So we're just going to fix that. Is my sound still on? My sound's still on. Great. Is it coffee time? It's coffee time. Is it music time? I think it's music time. Some sneaks, I think. We might need to lower the volume. Also, my housemate just came home. So this is create list, which takes an array of that's. Oh no, which takes just an array of that's, or an object of that's. I think an array of that's is cool. Well, object of that's is cool. Whatever. Okay, so we say takes an object, returns an object. Create the inner list element. Oh yeah, my housemate's a musician, so if you hear extra music in the background, it's him. Yeah. The computer's super slow, like any write I do will like take forever. Create list is defined but never used. That sounds about right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna like split this into. Now we're just gonna keep it in line. Table head, table row, create list. No, I'm bike shedding. Ah, oh, damn it. 104. Let's just delete this whole thing. Okay, now I'm actually bike shedding. I have no need to do this. I'm going to create a super gross inline function and be done with it. Why would you do that, Josh? Because I'm a horrible human being. No, I'm not. Well, I might be, but not for this reason. Return. So we return this. We indent all this stuff. So from this tr until tr close. Tr close. Oh god, tr's not closing for ages. And then do we move it like that? No, do we? Do we? No, we don't. Do we? No, we don't. Do we? Ah. So from this until, oh man, this is hard to do. I think this is cool. I think here we place this. Perfect. Not sure if indentation's right there. It's valid. Oh damn it, I can't move my cursor while it's saving. It's a blocking operation. Oh god. Requires space before great. Const that is that's key. We just do it like this. So we iterate over that's. We get the keys, key, singular. Then we get the dat by accessing that's on key. This is great. No. Does it work? Yeah. Okay, so there was a bug here. I think it might be this or something. Let's see if this works. Damn it, like saving takes forever. Okay, sweet. So this working, which means we should have like fixed the first bug in the list of bugs. I'm not talking a lot. Which means we no longer use that's.values, we just iterate over properties of the object and it should just resolve properly. But there are no properties yet, so we need to set them. See, archives that set is not a function, live stream 3663. So we go into live stream. I'm quite sure that the library itself also doesn't, so this whole live stream thing has been turned into a library. It's probably also not using maps in this case, it's just using an object probably because it needs to run at like node 0 point whatever or like old browsers, because why not? So this will just make it easier to refactor. So dot set archives.set. So here we can just do, I really don't get how they got to this API. Archive link is done. And now this should work. Yeah, sweet. So this now works, but we still got the bug that we don't know where this thing came from. See, this is like very easy to debug. It's like, oh, we got an object with like, here's a thing. Oh, these are like keys. Cool, we can like debug this easily. Okay, let's strip out all our console.logs. So page main. And then we'll save this and commit this. And that's our commit number 2 of the day. Okay. Am I buggy? No, I don't think so. Do I have viewers? I don't know. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Line 22. Delete. There we are. Oh, our signature is off. It's object function and return HTML. Obj run like this. Perfect. Let's commit this. Fix up model, use option instead of map, because consistency with like the library we're going to be using anyway. Okay, but we got a bug because we're not rendering out the things here, even though the data is getting received. So there's something wrong going in our render function. Let's inspect the elements. It's just a table, T head, and there's no T body. Cool. There's just literally no T body, and script is empty. Oh, that's bad. Might that just be me? I fucked up. Oh my god. Yes, I did. So this should show script like for a split second and then like blow up. I think. Maybe it's too fast to even like render. I should have done a deep clone of nodes so it also gets the text element, but I didn't do that, so I need to fix that issue. Oops. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. Did I commit this? I committed this. Okay. What's next? Would be cool if we could like ditch inline colors like this and have consistency, but that's not for now. That's for a later thing. Okay, so dots are not coming through. Console.log that const L is, we're also going to log out this element. console log L, return L. Would you please return the elements? Good console. It's so weird that this software is so heavy. If I do like Hangouts, it's not as slow. If I'm doing like a oops. This should work. Okay, sweet. Now we're gonna reload this. Yeah, so Hangouts is like super fast, and then this thing is like super slow. But it does give me a chance to talk about stuff. Okay, so I've found the bug in Shoe, which is that this script is not being deeply cloned. Well, it should be, because we're injecting on top of body, which means that yeah, not a lot. Ah, console.lg is not a function. Sweet. Yeah, so I created this thing called mount, which allows for injecting, taking over the body element and just rendering on top of that, which allows you to make like, oh, this is a header, this is a main element, this is a footer, and it's just nicer than like body, oh, wrapper element, because for some reason you can't do stuff on top of it. That's not good. Oh, shit. So we are returning TRs. Yeah, table row, full table row, but then that's not getting rendered into a table for some reason. Okay, so we got th, oh, that's an empty th, that's not good. T head, and then we need to inject it into a table there. For some reason it's not. Maybe because we need to return an array. I don't know why. Let's see. Object.keys.that.map. Const.that. Yeah, weird. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna move this into a function. Now we actually need to. Yeah, we're just gonna return an array of stuff. Yeah, so this one's weird that one's there. Let's see what that one looks like. If we inspect it, elements, th. Yeah, it's just this empty element. Okay, so we can script that. It's not really doing anything. If it's for styling, we can fix it somewhere else. So we got the dat here. We can actually just return this. X return. I hope YouTube's now actually working. If it's not, bummer. Yeah, and we're just gonna strip this whole thing out into like a function. Yes. Function create table. We say body and then like header here. But actually, I would love to wrap this into a main tag, because it means we like our main content, which is nice. Yeah. Okay, so we can just move this to the left a little bit. So the log, okay, so that's the keys foo bar. Oh, Forrest, he's cool. Dot map L key. Ooh, Google Chrome quit unexpectedly. Reopen. This is gonna crash my computer. Ooh. What am I doing? I'm getting distracted. Yeah, so I want to verify if this actually works. It should, but for some reason it's not, so I need to check it. Object keys L. We're going to call this key. Key, whatever. Right, so foobar works. It should just work. Then why is it not? Return L. Yeah, we're just going to create an array manually. Const array is empty array. Const L is, we're just going to do it manually to debug it. .map. So we're going to do a for each instead. We're going to assign the element specifically. I'm not seeing the bug here right now, so that's why. Then we don't return it, but we say r.push L, and then that's that, and then we say return R. Is this great? No. Does it work? Probably. Log R. So now we can like validate the result of this. Ooh, amazing. That is not defined. Oh yeah, we need to pass into that argument. That's const, that's key, and then we need to pass in that's, and then we need to call it somewhere here, th, create table that's, and this should work. Linter, be gone, send is not defined, okay. Send, sure, that's fine. Send. Yeah, so my friend, partner in crime, Forrest, just messaged me about a debugging tool. We're building a debug tool for Chew, which is like super cool. Well, I'll just like, oh damn it, okay, store. Okay, I need to make sure that I don't show any sensitive stuff on screen. Oh god, I'm getting the manic guys. Coffee's kicking in, I think. Editor, back to editor. Okay, I'm gonna inspect like the little IRC chat we got going here. And then I can show you some images of the future tool we're building for Chew. So Brett Coombs, it's Brett. This is handle on Twitter, I believe. Created a package manager for Electron DevTools, which is super cool. So my idea right now is, I'm totally going off topic right now. My idea is to create like a proper Chew DevTool to visualize things. That's what we're working on with Forrest, who works with the grid and has done like all sorts of data viz stuff. He's like done what was it, the flow editor, I believe, helped on that. Yeah, so we're building this thing for Chew. Well, mostly he's building it, and I'm just being like, oh, like this, maybe a bit more like this, and then we could start and visualize the way data flow works inside of Chew. Cycle has prior art, which he just linked me to, but he's already got like this very cool viz working. Okay. Forrest O. Boom. You're not seeing anything on screen because I switched away, which is a good thing, because this might be sensitive. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna show this one picture because it's just way too cool. Yes. Okay, we're loading the thing. Also, in terms of like the bug I've got, oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna switch back to display. Hello. Okay, cool. So this is a live visualization of the Chew data flow. You would have like the DOM, and the DOM calls an action, and the action calls like effects. I'm not sure about the whole actions part, but the idea should be there, right? So you have like affects, reduces subscriptions, and then they can talk all to each other and they can call themselves and they can like do stuff. And then this would like be a live data viz thing. This is built off like stub data still, but it's working and you can click on things and it expands and all stuff. So that's cool. yeah, mostly that. I also want to make it so views expand. Not sure about the state thing right there. And then we would turn this into a dev tool, which would be cool. That's it. Okay. Oh wait, was I showing my, no, I was, okay, great. I'm gonna click this one away, change back to there, there we are. And we're back in here, where I'm definitely gonna be debugging this thing. So we're assigning the array thing, and then if we reload this, it should be returning like a full array of stuff, and we should like log the array, and the array should contain elements, and the element should render. And if it's not rendering, then something's wrong, and I don't know why. But we'll fix it. We've done it before. PS, 1 coffee is down, second coffee to go. I believe I'm meeting my friend in 2.5 hours. Kind of also want to go for a run. Still, T-head, for some reason it's not rendering and I don't know why. This really sucks. So we got tr.datList, which is an element access key. It's a proper HTML element, and if it's not like rendering, then that's bad. I don't know why it's not, but we'll find out. So create table. So we say inline the thing. Oh, oops, key. Please become key again. Sweet. T-head. Are we forgetting to close an element somewhere? Could that be it? Let's look at this. So what do we got? To do download state and stuff and more stuff. Yeah, nah. Actually, I should turn this into a map again and just assign it to array, and then console log array and do that. So I'm going to do that. For each map. Map. Look at the delay. Oops, I fucked up. Okay, no, I fucked up, but in a good way. I didn't fuck up as bad as I thought I would. So now all I need to do is capital J to make it jump a line. And there we have it. It's all good again. Oh, no, it's not. We're not returning element where we should be returning element. Ha! Caught it before the editor did. Return. Oops, did I not? I didn't get into insert mode. Okay, so this should work. I'm going to reload this. I'm going to jump to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Oh god. Let's never do that one again. Not going to the bathroom, but me swerving into like, hello world, hello there everyone, hello people who are watching. Is anyone watching? I don't know. Oh god, I shouldn't have switched to that screen. That was sensitive information. Editor. Yay! Back to the editor. Yeah. So I was in the bathroom. And I was like thinking, as one thinks when in the bathroom. I'm not that good at conference talks. I'm not so sure about me giving conference talks. I feel like the skills to be good with videos, which I'm not. I know this. I'm not good with videos. I really like making videos. I'm just not, the skills to like present and the skills like to properly program. They're like different skill sets. I would like to think I'm like good speaking to a person and explaining a concept. I'm not so good at standing in front of a crowd with like little feedback and just explaining things like general. It's like, who am I talking to? It's always like very hard to know. What do they know? What don't they know? They're not really giving any feedback, so it's more of a monologue. And it's not like this comfort zone monologue where you get to stare into your own eyes like I'm doing right now. And just ramble off. It doesn't matter. No, it's in front of this like whole room, and you're like supposed to prepare and like be very prepared and like have like this great storytelling thing. And I'm not that good at that. Ever since I'm just like going on story time right here. I'm just like drinking coffee again. But ever since I was a kid, I was always the worst at whenever we had to prepare a thing, and I would excel at do a thing. Remember, like in I don't know what do you call it? Not kindergarten, but above that, junior school, middle school, whatever. Between the year of 5 years old and 12 years old, you go in the Netherlands. You go to this like school. I remember like there were these assignments, which was like, here's a book, here's a chapter, learn the chapter. You've got 45 minutes. Test is in 45 minutes, and then you like needed to understand the information, and you would have a test about it, and the test would be relatively easy compared to like the hardcore knowledge tests. But you had to like figure things out real fast. Everyone was giving the same amount of time, and you just needed to like grasp things. And that's what I did. I would always like ace those tests because those were like very easy. But whenever we had like infinite preparation time and parents could help out, my parents never helped me out. I never really liked preparing for things, so I would not do as well. Yeah. unless it was make a thing. It was like, go home, here's a technical assignment, and make a thing, and I would like nail that. Because I could just like iterate, keep on engineering as a little kid. And then I really got into finance and was like, oh, I want to make money, and never got into engineering, didn't like maths. Got into psychology eventually, and also not engineering. But then like eventually 21 years old, I was like, okay, let's try writing software. I kind of like computers, let's try that. And it stuck. But yeah, I've been reflective. I was talking about giving talks. Yeah, I don't know. Not so good at preparing things. Maybe I should just learn it. Maybe I should just like give this one talk all the time. I always like give different talks and prepare them too late, I think. I would love to have like a proper talk where people are like, oh, that was a good talk. Thank you. I learned so much. And I'm like, yeah, glad, because that's what I enjoy watching and not just a person rambling. But it's always me just rambling about things. Yeah, maybe I should just do workshops. I don't know. Because you have to prepare those and then they're like good. But code's what we're here for. Are people complaining on Twitter, by the way? No, you're not distracted, Josh. Josh. My name is not Josh. It seems people are not complaining. I'm not even sure if people are watching, but that's fine. I just do this for fun. not for people to use it, not for people to actually watch it. Just do this all for me. Okay, so yeah, okay, we were debugging this thing and then I really had to go to the bathroom. So we're returning HTML here, we're returning a list of elements. Somehow the list is not getting rendered. I am not entirely sure why, but we should find out. So that's what we're going to do right now. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to be like, what if we delete the whole table head? Does it still does it render again? Whoa. Electron, reload. Should have saved the file by now. I hope. Yeah, like this IO is through the roof. CPU consumption also. Things might be crashing in a bit. Time to check my phone. So there's this going on, nothing new there. There's this going on, nothing new there. There's this going on, no console.logs yet. But no output. That's bad. Yeah, okay. So this is indeed an item. So all we got is a table and no list. Okay, so that's not the case. So it's actually that our inner elements are not being rendered correctly. So let's find the culprit. Live debugging, welcome. So let's replace everything inside of the TD. So now it's just an empty table row. For every dat, we're going to create an empty table row. Reload. So it should show an empty row now. Or else we've like found our bug. It's kind of like the bisect approach, I guess, sort of, kind of, not entirely. But we just keep deleting things until we like hit the thing that was like wrong and then we like fix it. It's easier than thinking. Damn it. Where's the stuff? So there should be one TR in here. Ah, cool. There's a table. Table head. Cell size. Class dat list. Are we actually calling this function? Create table? Yeah, we are. Are we actually returning the elements? Yes, we are. Should it actually be within the thing? I don't know. So in our array, we're returning one TR with a value of that list item, and well, it probably it doesn't have any children. And then it's not being rendered for mysterious reasons. What could this be? Oh, if only the audience could help out. That is defined but never used. Yeah, we know this. So what happens if we just return an HTML element? Oh, what was that? Not sure. Okay. Return HTML h1 hi h1 like that. Oops, like that. Uh-oh. Sweet. This should work, I hope. It should just return one h1 which says hi. And else we've like found our bug somehow. And it's like the table or something just not working. But I don't know why. This is like very annoying. It's annoying me very much. See, bugs like these are just annoying because you just spend time on them and you're like, ugh, why does it need to like take so long? So we're actually returning the element, just like not being rendered, I guess. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna undo all this garbage, and we're probably just gonna be using a bunch of divs, I guess. So that's the dat. We actually create the array. Sweet. We're gonna delete like the whole table. We're gonna say tr td 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 td. Could I ask my lovely coworkers to help me? Probably not. I probably shouldn't. They're all like busy doing stuff, and I should be able to debug this, but I don't want to. Is it because I deleted that mtth thing? td tr not being rendered. Oh, what? Someone just messaged me for a thing. Sort of. Mostly. It's data. Well, oh god, sorry, people are like messaging me and being like, yo, is that the distributed Dropbox now? This decentralized Dropbox? And I'm like, well, not entirely. Okay, how do I explain this? I'm not sure, Paolo, are you watching? Is that you watching? So what is that? Someone just asked me, what is that? Okay, let me explain. I just like spent 2 weeks trying to understand what that is right now. I would say, wait, am I even sharing this screen? No, I'm not. Oh God, I was like not sharing things. Okay, so if someone asks me what is that, I would say, hey, so that is a platform to distribute, or is protocol software to distribute data from one point to another. It's like a decentralized Dropbox, which is very cool. It's like completely secure and doesn't use centralized servers. Then on top of that, the reason why we're building this, so that's the core technology, but the reason why we are building this is so people, like scientists, can share their data everywhere. So you can have like, oh, I've got like my science data and I like need to store it somewhere, and it's like as easy to use as Dropbox. It just like goes around and you like share it with your peers, or you're like a journal, you want to like distribute all the science data, but you don't want to have like huge servers to distribute it. It just works, and Dropbox is a very accessible model, quote unquote Dropbox. You know, like we're not actually copying them. Dropbox is just like the most well-known example of a folder where you share stuff with people. Yeah, I guess Google Drive does the same thing. Box.com does the same thing. It's just a shared directory. So directory abstraction is what we're going for, and then we like share data, and we cater to scientists, and we like integrate all these science things, and it becomes like very cool and easy to use. So that's what that is. Like this desktop app is part of that. So you can just like get your data locally. Oh, you add a new thing, and then it's like, oh, cool, everyone's got the new data now. Make it accessible. Command line tool is not very accessible for people that are not familiar with command line. Sure. People are doing things. I don't care about that. Okay, I'm just trying to fix this bug because this is literally the last bug, and then we're like done. We're like done porting. We're like done doing things. And we should be cool. Mostly. This is just a very annoying bug because we're using table row and table stuff. So what if we remove like all of table? No, we just did that. Table CSS style the table. That's great table. So we're returning an element, but the element's not being rendered. Is it because it's an array? I don't think so. How is it being done right now? Let's look at that. Chrome crashed. Chrome. No, actually, yeah, let's open Chrome. Okay. We got this. Restore. Sure. I'm gonna like switch things again. Ooh. Yeah. I've got about hour and a half to fix this. Should probably also make reservations at the place, which we didn't do for me and my friend because we're having dinner. They came from London today. Yeah, it's just a cheapo ramen place. Used to be cheapo. I hope it still is. It's good though. It's like a $10 dinner, and then we're like gonna help out at no school after that. It's a reasonable thing to do. I don't like expensive things. Just like hanging out with people. That desktop, if it's not expensive, I'm very, very happy. Someone once took me to a lobster dinner or lunch, and they spent like a quarter of my monthly wage on that. Like they just dropped it, being like, "Oh, here's like a quarter of what you earn in a month," and now I'm taking you to this thing. It was like an ex-coworker. I just got like really upset, though I didn't show because yeah, it was someone just spending an obscene amount of money on stuff, just food. I'm like, no, why would you do that? Just spend normal amounts on normal things and whatever. But they enjoy that, I'm sure. But I was not getting paid, and then they just did something like that. It just was annoying. But sure, view/render is what we're looking for in this directory. Am I actually showing this? No, I'm not. Okay. So, views, jumping into views right now. I just booted up Chrome. That's why everything's slow. Render. Hope my internet still works. My housemate must be like, oh, fuck, this person's like taking up all the bandwidth. Which I think's funny. So array.from props.dats.values, and then creates maps each of these into an HTML element. So created just an array of elements, I guess. So if this is an array of elements, it should just work. But it's not. Cool, let's just inline a TRTD element and see what happens if where the bug is. Because this is annoying me. Should have been like a very straightforward change to go from a map into an object and just return an array, and that should have just worked, but it's not. So we need to figure out where the bug is. And we can do that. We can do that. Okay, so let's say we're just not going to call create table on line 37. I hope my editor still responds. Oh God. CPU 100%. Pretty high. Cool. So we're, actually that doesn't work. We actually need to delete that. And then we just say trtd create a thing. trtd hello humans td /tr There we go. Now this should have saved, and now that means that we can reload this. Did Chrome crash? No, Chrome didn't crash. Cool. Yeah, reloading this. This should work. Okay, cool. So this is working. So if we just inline it, it works. So what if we do like this? TRTD. HTML. Oh, damn it. Everything's laggy. This is like using very slow SSH connection. No, probably, is it? No, it's kind of working. No, we close the parentheses. Yes. Okay, so this should also work. We're just really gonna step through this. The fact that everything's slow also means that debugging takes a whole lot longer. Writing code like off the freestyling code is easy, but yeah, I'm gonna log off like in 30 minutes so I can actually speed through this because I really want to finish this today. I think after Node School I'm just like gonna hop back and like work on this because I need to. So the issue might be here, maybe? I wonder. So if we do this, then let's see what happens. So in the previous rendering, it worked, and let's see if this like actually also still works. Because if it does, I'd be very, very confused. Because we are actually returning, damn it, so it is still working. So we're returning an array of elements. Yeah, so create table is like creating a table of these TRTD things. But I feel like somewhere it's like screwing up and no longer works. Dat.swarm.connections. So log array. TRTD. Yeah, this is weird. So that is actually a thing here. Const array, create table, that's send. Okay, let's just add it to this thing and be like create table, that's send, send. So this works. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Maybe I should just like stop streaming and just fix bugs. So I have happy coworkers. Yeah. but I kind of like want to fix this bug on stream and then log off. So console.log, please work one time. So tr 0th index tr child nodes node list text td 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 td. That like kind of looks like expected. Okay, so if we have an array of tr elements which work, then what was it? Yeah, just, you know, let's keep that td because that's like easy. Then like let's remove all the other things. Take 15. There should be a bug in this somewhere. I don't know why. We're not using promises, so you know any assertion errors are like should just like come through. Is our that working? Oh, so it's not rendering. Interesting. It like renders before it does things. Okay. Yeah, I'm too distracted to do this. I think I just really need to like iterate fast through this. Debugging is not fun, but debugging is part of the job. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I just really need to charge through this because I'm on the clock right now. So yeah, it's been fun. I'll probably be streaming more. I don't know. Streaming programming, just like work is kind of boring. Programming itself is kind of boring. I think talking about programming concepts is more interesting. Showing off demos. But this is me, what I do all day, actually. I'd be like, oh, really? Yep, really. Just finding like, oh, where's this HTML element not rendering? So yeah, I'm just gonna fix this. So see y'all soon, I guess. Sort of. Bye. Goodbye. Farewell. Farewell. Shit.